Hey guys, it's Kimmy. I just wanted to show you a new tool I got. It's called a Kitchen Mama, and it's one of those handy little gadgets that you don't think you're ever going to need until you actually need it. I'm getting older. I am now almost 61 years old, and my hands are not spring chicken hands anymore. So I decided to invest in one of these, and it wasn't very much at all. But one of my sisters has one of these, and she's had it for years and showed it to me, and it seems to work really great. So we're going to try this because I have got a can of Ova Easy, which is freeze-dried eggs. I make them all myself now with my freeze dryer, but I've had this now, gosh, I don't even know how many, I think it was like 2008 or 2009 that I've had this particular can for. And what I want to do is I want to open it up and repackage it. These actually come in Mylar bags on the inside of this number 10 can. However, I want to package it, so repackage it in my Mylar bag so that it'll stay longer, because it has now been, oh my Lanta, 15 years now since I got this. So we're going to go ahead and repackage it and get this puppy going. But I need to open it, and there is no way that I am going to try opening with my feeble old lady hands now this number 10 can with a hand crank machine. So we're going to try this. And by the way, this guy, it runs on batteries. So it runs on four AA batteries, sorry. And it's the kind of can opener that opens from the side. It doesn't open from the top, so you're not going to be cutting your hands. I thought this would be really great also if we have to hit the fans scenario, or STHF scenario, so to speak. Or just if we lose electricity or whatnot, just because of the fact that I have an overabundance of batteries that I can be using for this. I wish they made this in a rechargeable version, like for a USB, because I have got a lot of power banks. However, they don't. So this will have to do. Okay, friends, let's try this. This will be my honest reaction because it is my first time trying this little gadget on a number 10 can. I have actually used it on other cans, but nothing like a number 10 can. So let's go ahead and try this. First off, you just need to place it on top of the can. And then you press the little button. So it's going to take a little time to get all the way around. And this does not have an automatic stop on it, just to be clear. There are some models that do. This particular model does not. I guess my thinking is that if I'm going to be opening a can, I better darn well be looking at it anyways, paying attention to it. So it's not really a big deal for me. It might be a big deal for you.
Hey friends, can I ask if this video has helped you at all? Would you possibly consider giving me a like, maybe sharing it with somebody who might be able to use this info, and subscribing if at all possible? Thank you so much.
It's almost there. See, you can hear the pitch, how it went to a higher pitch. That means that it's done. So you just touch, and then you let go. Now we're going to go ahead and try and open this. Woo. This doesn't actually have the tab opener, so you can open it. So I'm not sure if you can see this. Trying not to. I don't know, maybe it didn't open. That's very odd. My regular can does open. Hold on. Give me a second. Okay, so we're going to try this again. I have my handy dandy regular can opener. I'm going to see if we can open this. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Okay. It was basically because this right here, I don't know if you can see this, but when you seam a can, any number 10 can, number 2 can, the seam, actually, the top lid of the can has kind of like a putty or a clay, and that's what was holding it down. which is a good thing. What happens, it's different from when you actually use a canning device, a mason jar, and can. When you do that, either by regular canning or by vacuum sealing, a vacuum sealed canning jar, let me see, let me grab one out of here, a lid. Let's see, I know I've got one around here. I'm going to have to move this. Give me just a second. I'm trying to do this in real time. Sorry that you have to see my messy drawer. I'm a real person, just like everybody else. Okay, this is a regular canning lid. So, with a regular canning lid, this right here, the ring around the outside that creates a seal, that is rubber. It is a type of rubber, and that's what actually creates a seal, either by the suction of the vacuum seal or by when you actually can. That's the same thing because the high temperature is creating that where it actually vacuums all of the air out. And so this is what holds the vacuum in. With a regular can, that doesn't happen. A regular can, the lid has a putty that is a solid putty on the outside. And what happens is no matter if you, and it's like a rubbery solid, but not the same kind of rubber as this. It can only be used one time. The lid can only be used one time. And so what happens is when you either cook and steam the cans for regular, like say green beans or whatnot, commercially done green beans, this putty is going to go ahead and get soft and squish, and that's how it seals. Now, if you're just doing like with this, where they actually just took and they vacuum sealed it with some oxygen absorbers, and then they also used a nitrogen flush on it, what happens is this putty actually will just bend and adhere to the top of the can, and that's what all of this is as well, that's sitting on the top of this can. So just want to explain that to you, and that's why it was harder to get the top of the can off with this particular can opener, because it works the same way that this can opener does, where it's a top can opener rather than a regular side can opener, which would open from the top and leave you with the sharp edges, whereas this does not have sharp edges. So anyhow, yay, it's a success. I'm happy. They put a lot of oxygen absorbers in, which is great. They actually give you the scoops, so this is OVA Easy, and then they pack their packages, and they are vacuum sealed packages, into their cans. So and as I said, the reason that I'm resealing all of these and repackaging them is because I want them to last longer, and these are, I don't think these are 7 mil. They might be, I'm not sure. No, this doesn't feel like 7 mil. So anyways, but it doesn't matter because they were protected in the can that was nitrogen flushed and with oxygen absorbers put in there. So I'm going to go ahead and repackage this, and I guess, yeah, this is a great thing. I didn't think it was going to do the job, but it works on number 10 cans. So go get yourself one if you have got old people hands like me. It will help you tremendously.